Welcome, everybody. I'm JHartEllis, and we are starting into our Goals Met and Goals Broken housing contest here in The Elder Scrolls Online. The challenge here was to show what you've done or not done as far as accomplishing your 2020 New Year's resolutions or other goals that you might have just been setting along the way, maybe for yourself or maybe for your in-game character. And we're going to have some prizes for those that have exemplified how they have made progress towards their goal or have achieved their goal, and we'll have 3 prizes for those that have miserably failed their goal or have found their goal to be a bit more frustrating than they had hoped. So here we go. So I think this will be motivational, and it'll give you maybe some time to reflect about how do you go about setting goals and what's realistic, what's not realistic, and how do you assess things along the way, and what do you do if things go well or don't go well. Sorry. I love you, sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we had a funny contest a couple months back. And I see Sorry has failed. This is a failure. This is a failure. So here we go. So, sorry, I actually used Sorries to exemplify our contest up on the forum because Sorries was our weightlifting champion. They were going to the gym. They were lifting weights. I actually used it as a positive example of what you can do for this contest. And for this time, they've given up. They're drinking. They've developed a bit of a pot belly here, pumpkin belly. They had been lifting. They're still lifting in their own way. They're lifting the bottle. Their apartment's a mess. They have... I guess they have a roommate here. The roommate is very, very afraid of whatever is inside the refrigerator. We have crumbs. We have dirty dishes. Oh, we even have moon sugar out. Oh no. Oh no. Developing bad habits. Oh no. Moldy orange. Oh, this is really okay. I actually really love this. Now, most people like beautiful, pristine things in their home, but just combining these tangerine bunches with there's oranges and tangerines. They look very similar. Oh no. I guess these are oranges. Combining that with just a little bit of grass there. Looks like mold's growing on it. It's beautiful. It's really well done. So, even using the bottom of something, just turning it upside down, making it look like some spilled drink there. So, Sorries! Failed miserably. It's okay, Sorries. You can get back. Oh no, they seem pretty far gone. I guess their 2021 resolution will be to get back into shape and get their life in order. Everything's awful. Why? Yeah, we just started with EU. We have 2 homes on EU. Oh, even better, even better. Here were the weights from before. Here were the... Oh, gosh. They're gathering dust, gathering cobwebs. No. Why is everything awful? Oh, they even have a pizza. I think this is a pizza. I see. I think I see the detail here, which is they ordered a pizza in, and they're not even bothering to put it on a plate or anything. They're just using the pizza box to cut it up. Okay, let's pot belly with the belly button. Oh, okay. This is way too funny to start with. I was worried about we wouldn't get very many goals broken entries, so this is great. This is a great way to start. Perfect. Exemplifies things. The $10. Yeah, I think those would be like cookies, or the $10 would be biscuits or cookies or something. Okay. all sorts of details there. So, don't give up. I think maybe the thing there is don't develop more habits. Just because maybe stop lifting weights. Maybe the goal is to lift weights every day. Just because you don't lift weights every day, even though you said that you would, don't use that as an excuse to fall further and further off track. So I think because there are a lot of other bad habits being exemplified there. Okay, so just because you don't lift weights every day doesn't mean that you have to develop a moon sugar habit, right? Sorry, it says that they used a round bread to twist that around. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, our other house on EU was Walking Spanishes. Or maybe that's it. Maybe it's difficult to keep up with the goals. No 0 days. No, oh yeah, go with that post. No 0 days. Do something. Just do something. Every day, a little something. Walking Spanish. Okay, okay. Here was Walking Spanish's goal. They said that their goal was to finish their novel and to learn to play chess. And so they said that they made a writer's retreat and a chess playing area. So let's see if things are going well or not in that regard. I mean, they definitely have an environment that would be conducive to novel writing with all the books here, right? Getting some inspiration along the way. If you want to be a good writer, you probably have to be a good reader. Okay, it's looking really good. And something about a chess playing area. I'll have to see if that's here too. So what do they have? They have some character sheets, maybe for the novel. I think that would be kind of like a way of interpreting that, maybe. They're writing, getting some inspiration, and they have a good view here too, so that they can maybe look out, gather their thoughts, and then put them on paper. Okay, as far as making a really good novel writing area. Now, here's the thing. Just because they have a novel writing area, will that mean that they'll finish their novel? Well, I think it means that they're focused on making it. They're focused on making it. Period. EOM. Yeah, so they have a good system here. And then, ooh, they actually made a chessboard. Oh, this is cool. This is I love the detail on this. Can you see this? Can you see this? I'm trying to quite picture what all they have used for the different little chess pieces, because what this is it's taking small items and just sinking them down into the tabletop here, and then you just get the top pieces. So we have various vases. I think what's really impressive about this is being able to come up with two distinctive color schemes for this. So we have kind of a black or silver kind of color scheme over here, maybe like a pewter color, and then a more gold or brassy color over here. So I can tell what a lot of these furnishings are. Do you want me to tell you? So yeah, we have a mortar and pestle here. And then we have like an incense burner. Oh, you can even see some of these are going to be light, so you can tell. And then I think this is like a tip of an ivory, a tip of a Red Guard bottle. I think this is a moonlit vase. Ginger Snap with a sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big hype. What's the black spots on the board? So yeah, that's a good question. The black spots on the board, I would guess, are the. Wait. Is it the Dark Elf Lantern? It might be. It's a side of something. You can tell that it has this scaled Dark Elf look to it, so it's got to be this Dark Elf thing. Okay, so this is a really cool chessboard. Amazing details, amazing details. So, they said that they wanted to learn to play chess. Starting with the chessboard, good way to do it. And I imagine that Walking Spanish had to think about each and every single one of these board pieces as they were trying to figure out which furnishings to use for these, which would work well enough, because we want something kind of flat for the rook, you want something, you know, like with a crown for the royalty in the middle, so it's perfect, perfect. So, Walking Spanish, great job with that. Oh, we even have like a timer system here, using these little clockwork pistons. Stephanie says that the black spots on the board made me lose my mind. Yes, great. I guess it is a... Is it a Dark Elf? I guess it's little Dark Elf lanterns. Can light all of them up. I suppose that's what it is. Oh no, I hope I left most of them on. Okay, we're off. Okay, so really, really good. And then, looks like they have other things that were kind of outside of it, which were... Hey, they have a garden, they're doing their laundry. Good habits. They have a banana farm. Perfect. And they have a good writing area over here. So, I think walking Spanish is on a good track. I'll just get a screenshot of the middle. I'll get screenshots of these as we go through and put those up on the website. Okay. Good job, walking Spanish. Hopefully you learn how to. Like, I know what the pieces do, but I'm not good at chess at all. I have no strategy. And that will do it for PCEU. I have 10 more houses to tour on PCNA, and we will keep going. We'll keep going. Okay. Moving along over to PCNA. More goals met and goals broken. We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious. We have 12 entries. How many of those will be goals met, and how many will be broken? Is it going to be 6 and 6? I'm guessing more are going to be goals met. Great Gemini says, I love chess. Great board. It's like perfect. Okay, hopping into PCNA. 10 more homes to tour. Get some inspiration and some motivation along the way. And think about your own goals, what you need to do to accomplish those. Somebody says, mine is going to screw you up. It's up for interpretation. That's fine. A lot of people didn't really include any backstory on these. Some of them won't be super obvious. And that's okay. That's okay. So, yeah, we just did the 2 EU houses, and then we have 10 more on NA. I try to make all of my contests open for both PCNA and PCEU. It tends to tilt more heavily towards PCNA people. Probably just because I tell my guildies about it and whatnot. So, yeah, if you ever want to see contest details, can check out the housing forum section of the ESO forums. Oh, the piano has been drinking us here. Perfect, perfect. Loved your home. It was an amazing chessboard. Hard to get the consistent color scheme. Probably we're looking at the ends of little furnishings, trying to figure out what would work. Okay, let me... Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're going to go to Nodin 7 Snugpod up next as we continue. I think Nodin 7 went with something of a... more of an in-game type of a vibe. Maybe not necessarily a personal life goal, but a more of an NPC goal, which was... Nodin says that the banker and the merchant always wanted to study the cannibalistic wood elves. Now here's the question. Maybe they are having a nice chat with the cannibalistic wood elves, and they're learning about them, you know, exchanging culture, or they're going to be in a cage and about to be eaten. Of course it is. Of course it is. So, well, maybe they're just being kept safe here, you know, for their own protection, or maybe they brought this cage with them, right? Kind of like a shark cage, just to be safe, just in case talks didn't go well. Cannibalistic wood elves will be studying them too. Yeah, in great detail soon. Okay, well, I would say success. They were able to study them. Look, and they're still alive, and so look, they get to take notes of all the different practices, and maybe those notes will survive. And maybe another explorer will pick those up and learn. Always, yeah, the banker and the merchant are always in the worst situations. Okay, so studying cannibals. Maybe, I don't know, is this a success or is it a fail? That's the question here. I mean, they went out and did it. They went for it. They really wanted to. It's a little... Yeah, there's, like, flesh everywhere. There's just, like, mounds of it. Okay, well... I don't know. Is it... Maybe that's the thing. Maybe things just don't turn out quite the way that you expect them to, either. Maybe they thought that they would just be instantly killed on sight, but that's not what happened. Maybe there's more that's going to be happening with this. Maybe they'll be able to still talk their way out of this. Still, it's progress. It's progress towards studying them, right? I think this is a success. Okay, let's keep let's keep going. Stabby Doom has something open for interpretation. Uh-oh. If they are the dinner, might be goals broken. They tried. Just gonna leave them there. Well, I don't want to interrupt their studies. I'm very professional about things, right? Okay, we're going to go to Stabby Doom's Rosie Lion up next. Stabby says this is open for interpretation. Okay, I see what appears to be a big salad. Oh, we have some visual effects. No. Sign the guest journal. Signing the guest journal. Okay, a couple visual effects. It looks like a salad to me. It looks like... We have some wood elf things here. I'm not going to read Twitch chat, because Stabby's going to spoil it for me. Maybe. Now, we have what appears to be wood elf things. So, in this case, here's my interpretation of it. You have a Bosmer here. Member of the Green Pact. Maybe. And as part of that, they cannot eat any vegetation from the Valenwood, or harm a twig. They can't even harm a twig. Or the forest will turn on them and kill them and eat them. So, my interpretation of this is that the Bosmer wanted to strictly adhere to that. And maybe they're not in danger. Maybe they just want to for customary reasons. Maybe they're not in Valenwood, right? But they've given up. They're going to indulge on a huge salad. Oh no, the horror of it all. That's my interpretation. So, let's see if Stabby has any insight on this. Mine is a Bosmer resolution. Could be, or it could be the opposite. The opposite would be... See, I'm struggling to figure out what the opposite of that would be. The opposite would be... Try and get a screenshot here. Breaking from the pact. Oh, so it could just be that their resolution was to break from the pact, and they're being successful with that. So here's the thing. Does eating a salad, in this case, is that throwing away tradition? Or is it resolving to move on to something different? See, is that a positive thing or a negative thing? I don't know. As far as the prizes, we are having three prizes for progress towards goal and 3 prizes for failing a goal or breaking it. Which one do you think this one would be? Maybe they wanted to break away from the pact. It was a conscious decision to break away. That was their goal, and they don't even want to eat the salad. It's maybe repulsive to them, but they're going to force themselves to eat this giant thing. That's like a big step. I don't know. Or maybe their resolution was to be a good Bosmer and never eat their greens, never hurt a leaf. And maybe they're failing. They're breaking. They broke down. I love the salad though, just with the radishes and the kelp and the carrots. The kelp, I think, more fills in for being like lettuce and other greens than just simply kelp. Okay, use your imagination on that a bit. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Stabby. Okay, continuing along. We're going to go to Squirrel Sugar Bowl Sweet. I have no backstory on this one either, so we'll see. Will Squirrel have made progress towards a goal? Or broken it? Failed? And it's okay. You can always, if you don't do something... I mean, you want to set the bar high for yourself, right? You hope. You can always try again. And if you mess up, don't let that get you down. Okay, what do we have here? It looks like they're taking their dog for a walk. We have a couple visual effects for paintings. Just a couple. We have 3 visual effects. which would literally be the 3 paintings in the side. They're taking their dog for a walk. The dog is meeting a wild coyote or jackal. And that's okay. I mean, nothing bad is really happening here. They're walking their dog. I'm trying to figure out what else is going on here. We have a little... What is this? We have a little... Why is there a metal thing on the table? It nearly would look like a dog collar or something. It makes me think it must be tied to this somehow or another. Is there a TV? Oh, it's a remote. Maybe it's a TV remote. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I think this is a positive thing then. Okay, so here's the thing. They have a really nice situation here. They have good lighting for their TV. They have their remote here. Clever TV remote here. Just... That's an edge of a bowl or something, right? I can't quite place what this is. It's really good for it. So here, their goal, I guess, would be less TV watching, more dog walking, and meeting jackals outside. It's a little hill to get over, but they did good. They did good, I think. Okay, so less TV watching, more walking the dog. I think that's a goal met. Okay, screenshot that, and we'll be good. Walking the dog more instead of watching the TV all the time. Yeah, let's see, it works. Can anybody place what furnishing this is? It's something weird. It is partially sunken down. Oh no, I can tell what it is. It's the ladle from the New Life furnishing bundle with all the berries in it, because I can kind of see it poking down there. So, clever, because it nearly looks like little buttons on it. Or kind of a more fancy modern remote. Okay, clever. I always like it when people repurpose furnishings like this, or even the person walking the character or the dog here. I mean, this is just kind of filling in for a generic person, but using the robes kind of as like a cloak or a coat, and then the pumpkin for face, and a little hat with the basket lid and a sack. Actually, really good details on that too. Okay, so, walking the dog more. Squirrel, I think you did a really good job with that. Good luck with it. They just open the door, see a jackal, close the door, and then go back to watching TV. Maybe. I mean, the dog needs to be walked anyway, right? I mean, you need to treat your dog well, too. It's not just about you and getting exercise. It's about the welfare of the dog, too. The house was called Walk the Dog. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Thank you. Okay, so next up, continuing. Goals met, goals broken. So last one was good goal met. Onyx orbs. Exercise Coven Cottage. Okay, they have a weird goal on this one. Their goal was to not turn the witch's hut, the Exercise Coven Cottage, into a den of evil. Now, here's a tricky thing about the Exercise Coven Cottage, which is... it's in a creepy swamp. You may just want to play that up within housing and make it into something really creepy. You know, add bodies and magical mischief and things like that. Maybe creepy alchemy or wriggling plants and things like that. Or you break away and try to make it look nice. Let's see what Onyx Orb did. Is it a den of evil? Is it not a den of evil? I mean, it's very beautiful on the outside with the courtyard, the inviting lights. Or maybe inside it's still a den of evil. That's the question. They have a lovely frolicking fawn. Oh, it's enamored by the torch bug. Aw. Oh no, we still have a little witch's totem there. Maybe signs. Maybe a couple of signs here. Uh-oh. They're still being tempted. To make it a den of evil. Is it going to be a den of evil inside? Is it? Oh no, the poor bunny, the poor fish. Oh no, it's so evil. Well, just a little bit. No, I think they did a good job. Okay. It's how a normal adventurer would live. A non-evil, non-witchy character would live. It's just dinner. except for from the opinion of the loaf of bread that's about to be consumed. No, okay, I think they did a good job of making this not a den of evil. Really actually brightening it up a lot. So this is actually kind of a challenge, right? Which is taking something that's all swampy and seems like an evil witch would be living here, right? But really changing it up with the way that especially the plants outside. The plants make a huge difference as far as setting atmosphere for this place, setting the environment, and you end up being influenced by your environment too. So if you have all these pretty plants around, maybe you're going to be less likely to become evil. Maybe. It's really pretty. I like all the colors. Using a couple painted rocks. Painted rocks are a little bit more innocent as well. Wait, uh-oh. Wait, no. Wait, what? No. Oh, no. Dang it. Dang it. Why? Why? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. How do I get back there? How do I get back there? Oh, no. 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 Okay, we saw the signs. We saw the signs. We saw the signs. They failed. They failed. They made it into a den of evil. Not the cottage itself, but over here they just couldn't resist. It was just too swampy. They even played it up. They added the shadow tendrils. It opened my eyes. Yeah, we have hearts and sacrifices and gravestones and scamps and skeletons and all sorts of dark magic. Wait, where was Azabi? Azabi on the throne. Azabi, the queen of evil. Perfect. Oh, no. How do you judge this one? I don't know. It's a little tricky. Oh, no, we even have life sacrifices. Poor Merchant. Merchant always finds herself in the worst places. Okay, they failed. They tried. They tried to have a good environment. Maybe it's about balance. It's about having nice, beautiful plants on one side and then going into the very, very pits of darkness on the other. No, that's not very well balanced at all, is it? I think the evil outweighs the pretty plants a bit here. Okay, let's good job, Alex. It's a good. I nearly missed that. I nearly missed it. Okay, we'll keep going. Goals met, goals broken. Somebody says you need to do an NPC or pet in danger contest. That would be a good idea. Maybe for March or something. The Ides of March. Danger lurking about. Yeah, we're on NA. Yeah, we're halfway through with these. So, Alnivore 87 up next. Flaming Nyx, small home. Now, Alnivore had no, spoiling it. Alnivore had a goal, which was to get back into reading and creative writing. So, will Alnivore have successfully got back into reading and creative writing, or will things be going poorly? A little bit of both. I think I count this as a success. They're sleeping here. Books are life. They have lots and lots of books. They're writing. They do have piles all over the floor. Now this would be more of a frustration, but see, maybe these represent pages that haven't worked out the way they want, like crumpled up pages on the floor, right? But look, they seem to be making progress. They're doing good, it looks like. I think they're doing good. They even have rocks there to keep their nice paperweight with a rock. Inkwell, they're going at it. They're eating here. Really putting their all into the reading and the creative writing aspect. Okay, that's good. Lots of books. I love these big piles of books. These are from the Frost Natural Crates, right? What you can do with them is just kind of like pile them up anywhere. They just kind of fill in wherever. The pet rock paperweight. No, it works really well. Well, it's like the most detailed rock out there. Piano has been drinking, says it kind of looks like my apartment. Oh, yeah, a timber pot too. That's fine. That's fine. I suppose it makes sense with the times. Yeah, nothing indicating that they're not being successful with getting back into reading and creative writing. I mean, if anything, it seems like they've been obsessed with it. maybe going. Maybe that's where they need to be though. Little obsession. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Omnivore. Okay, we're gonna go to Chrysea's up next. Chrysea had an interesting backstory for this. I'll try to share this as best as I can, which is okay. This is going to be up above her lighthouse in the Enchanted Snow Globe home. Now, my interpretation of this is that her goal was to self-reflect. Now, we're gonna get. Oh gosh, we're gonna. Chrysea is amazing. We'll get closer to that. The way to get in, she said, was to go up through the lighthouse door. So I will do that. So, Chrysea says, I recently made a ballroom where the floor actually reflects color movement and vague shapes. I had a reflection song from Mulan stuck in her head while building, and the room was heavily inspired by my and many others' longtime struggle to be both happy with your reflection and let your inner self reflect on the outside. I never feel more free than when I am dancing, so I made a ballroom to reflect that freedom. So, self-reflection here, and Chrysea said, couple, I'll have one visual effect, which is fine. Okay, we're going to see how this is inside here in a sec. Chrysea says, I chose an Art Deco Hollywood Regency look because the nostalgic and ultimately kind of empty glamour of that period and style evokes for me the same kind of feeling that projecting a persona that isn't really you creates. A glittering reflection that can be larger than life but is, not necessarily, the true substance of the matter. Like Rita Hayworth once said, men go to bed with a Gilda but wake up with me. I'm not familiar with those references. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Oh, that, and Chrysea says, I happen to like the glitz and glamour just as a decorative style, and went with green glass floors, which remind me of Depression-era glass. The rest of the plot is messy work in progress, so ignore it and take the lighthouse door up to the top. Ballroom is attached to the top. Okay. Okay, so, ooh, fun. So, a dance floor with an Art Deco. So, it's about reflection. So, here's the thing. So, yeah, super deep. Yeah, Chrysea went super deep with this. She said to have max distortion on, so it does kind of reflect. Ooh, I can see myself in the reflection. That's cool. That's really cool. Can you, wait, no, come back here. I can see my moo head reflecting. I can see my weapons reflecting. That's cool. See that a little bit? It's a little distorted. It's not quite 100% me. It's magic. It is magic. And look at the ceiling. Oh yeah, and the ceiling too. Getting really creative with the Nord furnishings there. And then we have the beautiful, beautiful chandelier. There's an amazing amount of furnishings that have been added to this to make it so detailed. I kind of want to have a picture of me in the reflecting. There we go. Well, it's really cool the way that it reflects. So this must be using the bottoms of the green crystals from the Vardenfell achievement furnisher. For one thing. I guess it's just a matter of lining them up perfectly. There must be other effects going on as far as other furnishings layered in this, because otherwise you just kind of get this other look. Maybe some lights added to it. Imagine that there's some lights underneath it. Tiernan says, is this a Chrysea house? Sorry. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the chandeliers are amazing. And then we have the Art Deco style walls here too. Incredible detail using those tonal arcs and the support beams. And then what do we have over here? Mirrors. More mirrors. Mirrors is kind of the theme here. Ooh, I love the tall mirror in the middle. Just kind of layering them together. So, creating a place for reflection. Or, one thing that you can do as a little... this is a clever thing that Chrysaea does. I've kind of figured out. Because I haven't really seen anybody else do it. It's a clever thing, which is what you can do. That's also how she does these tapestries up above. Oh, I love the look of it. Is what you can do is you make things like perfectly flat and even with each other, like one finishing here, one finishing here. And what you do is you just slightly offset the angle by like a fraction of a degree, and then what you can do is you can have this seam in the middle where they kind of meet and they kind of just go behind each other. And it's a really, really, really creative decorator tip for ESO housing. So hard to pull off. You'll almost surely be wanting to use some sort of precision add-on like essential housing tools to be able to get that angle just right. But you can make some really creative uses of furnishings that way. Okay, so Chrysaea says 1 degree. The game actually won't let you do fractions. Okay, just one degree exactly. Okay, you can place it in a fraction, but when you log back in, it will round to an integer. Okay, so 1 degree exactly. Okay, good tip. Thank you, Chrysaea. I guess it is like 1 full degree. Okay, it's a beautiful place. The red diamond. Well, I really like it when you can see more of the reflecting portion of it, which is more of like a down angle. If it's too much of a side angle, you just get the green stuff a bit more. It's okay. It's okay. It's really pretty. I don't know. I'm just admiring it. Well done. As always, Chrysaea. Greek Gemini says, are those chandeliers that were hyped up during the Black Fridas? No, these have been individually crafted. These are like, each one of these is like 40 furnishings. 22 items each. Yeah, so... yeah, hey, you cut down on it. That's only 22 items. 22 items. Using some red guard furnishings and some of the little crystals. Dwarven furnishing. It's clever. It's super clever. Okay. Thank you, Chrysaea. Thank you. So goal. Goal to reflect. And maybe be okay with yourself, right? I think that's good. Okay, just a few homes left as we continue to tour. Okay, we're going to go to Everellia's up next. Okay, we'll have a little bit of a less self-reflective goal. Everellia's goal is to make gold. Make gold. We're going to get lots of gold. Okay, Everellia's goal. Switching gears. Everellia has a goal. So here's a goal. Get gold. So, out in the courtyard, we're going to see lots of achievements furnishings, and they require, you know, getting trophies and things that you've saved up for. So, I see some luxury furnishings here. Expensive stuff, right? Expensive stuff. We have the bank. Yeah, they're making bank. They've maybe learned how to make gold. Maybe I do gold making tips too. So, maybe some of that's working out well for Everellia. She's doing things efficiently, saving up. Oh, she has a really fancy bed. Gold all around it, right? Fancy fabrics. Pearls, coins, gems. Big pile. Oh, lots of gold. She made lots of gold. Lots of gold. Lots of gold. Everything's coming up Everellia. Now, this is a two-parter. So Everellia says, here's the reality. here's the reality of it. Because everything has to go into housing. This is how Everellia actually lives in Tamriel. So she has to, all of her resources go into fueling her housing addiction. She says all her gold is gone. Sadness, sadness. There we go. Mood. Okay. No, they're coming for you. It must be a loan shark there. Okay. It's still not too bad here. I mean, things are broken down a bit. At least you still have some bedding. It's not super fancy. The realities. The realities. Oh, I love it. I love it. Everyone, oh, you're here. Hugs everyone. Thank you. Thank you. For your Uncle Stiltskin look. Yes, yes. I love the bed that you've done over here with all the gold. Okay. And thank you, thank you. So, maybe that's the thing. Maybe you lose focus, too, right? Maybe you try to go for all the glitz and glamour of everything else and everything, but don't lose focus on the other things that are important, right? Things falling into disarray as you chase some other dream. You have to keep things in perspective, right? So, am I giving terrible advice to people, or is any of this helpful? I don't know. I'm hoping that this is at least partially motivational. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, we'll go to Shadow of Men's Hall of the Lunar Champion up next. This is actually from Devil Doggett, who made this. Do I see? Oh, I did. I don't know if I saw loose bricks inside. Oh, I didn't. Was there, like, gold there? Or not gold there? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Everelia. Might have to go back. Oh, I didn't see the loose bricks. Oh, no, there's even more to that place. Maybe you'll have to tell me what it was. Or I could go back. Do you want me to go back? Let me know if I want to go back. It's okay. Nah, the building was just coming... Oh, it's just literally falling apart. Okay, yes. Okay, next up is Devil Doggett's Moongrave. Okay, which one is this? Moongrave. Now, Devil Doggett's goal... She does a lot of decorating for other people. And her goal was to... A little bit different, because normally she has a particular style, at least that she's really good with, which is making kind of ruins, you know, fallen apart civilizations, or big chandeliers. And so this is maybe a little bit outside of what she normally does, and her goal is to make a very modern, multiple launch rocket system for Shadow of Men here. And was she successful? Definitely looks like it. So if you're not familiar with what MLRS is, it's like a big truck, and each of these is its own rocket, and so you can fire on lots of different targets. It's like very modern, like war machine. So, not that I know anything about it beyond that, but oh yeah, so you can see the backfire here, and then this would be the rockets firing off. Oh, clever. So we have all the rockets. What are we using? Decorative sky shards? A couple of them have launched. A couple of them are... So this one's launched. This one's being launched. That one's already gone. It's going forward. It's spiffy. It is spiffy. It's really well crafted. So you can get this in range. And it's super armored too, so... I guess I think of these with the Gulf War were maybe used then. I'm not sure when they have really been in action, but... Very modern. So I'm guessing that Shadow Men wanted to add something like this to their home, and Devil Doggett really stepped up. Was able to make something very modern looking. Modern machinery. Crusade says that's insanely well made. Great details. Using things like clockwork plating, which you can just get from the home goods furniture. So, using basics to make something, crafting it. Think about how you want it to look in the end. Zendara says, McLovin it. Spot on, Lily says. Perfect, perfect. Needle says, I'm really impressed by all the houses I've seen so far. I didn't enter this contest because I couldn't visualize how to depict their goals with the items in game. I love how others were able to depict theirs. Okay, good, good, good. Shooting some dragon. Yeah, maybe this is what you need to combat the dragons. Just rockets. Just that's what we need. That's what I think this would help. This would help. Or vampires. Hey, fire this at the vampire. I don't think this would be very effective against a vampire. Do ya? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna go to Skull-Lords up next. Skull-Lord said that their goal was to stay in school. Skull-Lord is cool. It's gonna stay in school and never give up on studies until they graduate from university. Okay, so good goal. Good goal. To study and graduate from university. It's a good goal. Let's see how Skull-Lord has depicted this. I hope it's not Skull-Lord going out and partying. Well, oh no. We just pour in and it's like a... Oh, okay, let's see. What is this? It is a playground? This is a really cute playground. I guess I was thinking that this was being depicted from a older perspective. So, wait. I don't think I'm supposed to go down there. So, stay in school, kids. Okay, so what do we have here? We have lots of little baby Bretons. So, this is clever. Skull-Lord is using little Breton statues to fill in as school children. They're kids. It's hard to quite place how old these might be. So we have like a carousel type of a thing. We have some swings here. You can do swings at any time. We have hopscotch. Perfect hopscotch using the ivory. We have going up the slide. Can I hop up this? Oh, I so want to be able to hop up this. I think I can. Hop up the slide and down the slide. Oh, I kind of squished people along the way. Or swinging across here. I love how that one is angled as if they're mid-motion. Kids are gambling. Oh, I think this is just determining how many steps on the hopscotch you take. This would be filling in for a hoppy-taw. I don't remember why I remember the name of a hoppy-taw, but a hoppy-taw determines how many places you have to go. Or no, you throw the hoppy-taw and you have to go collect it. That's different. That's not how many places you have to go. It's a little different. Could be Yahtzee. I think it's just determining how many steps you take. Okay, let's... Going into school. Stay in school, kids. If you're still in school. Let's see, what do we have here? We have... Cubbies? I think we have cubbies. We have... Place for your shoes? I think place for your shoes and for your books and backpack and for your lunch. Put your lunch out there. Mom prepped a whole chicken for you for lunch. Just let it sit there all day until it's lunchtime. And then well, now I'm starting to question things. Now, we have a biology course here, right? Or maybe just they're studying doctor, they're studying medicine. They're studying medicine. You have to know the ins and outs of everything. This definitely has a Vitruvian Man type of a feel to it. A bit. I think that's what Skull-Lord's going for. Studying archaeology, bone structure. I mean, maybe Skull-Lord hopes to be a doctor. You have to know the ins and outs of people in order to be an effective doctor, right? I hope this isn't something terrible happening. Or we're studying... plants or fossils? Oh, a genome. This looks like a genome. Or microscopic stuff, right? Looks like we're... Or is this... Oh, no. Are they supposed to be... Is this looking out at the stars? Or is it looking at very tiny things? I think this is looking at very tiny things. I think these are supposed to represent more like microscopes. Oh, no. I know exactly. Okay, I know what this is. Okay. This is a holographic projection of like DNA and stuff, right? So this is a holographic projection, kind of like very, very super modern. I actually haven't seen anything like this in person. So it's like a molecular structure here, and then you have like a, you know, a microscopic image over this way that would show different like cell structure. Or maybe each of these represents small little cells. Okay. Yes, microscopic sliding. Right. And then we have... we have the teacher. The teacher says 1 + 1 = Z. Yes. No, 2. 1 = 2, right? Right. And, oh. Do you see this? Okay, very clever abstract globe. This is amazing. So we have continents and we have oceans. It's amazing. It's magical. Mrs. Vase. Yeah, she's made out of vases. Skullord has a fun way of depicting people using the furnishings. And we have, you know, different animals and things, which would be, imagine these being sketches or paintings of animals, maybe showing how their biology works. Including magical things here. So, amazing. Oh, there are amazing details on this. So, Skullord continuing to study. Oh, I imagine Skullord had to learn a thing or two about cell biology here in order to make something like this. Or here's the thing. Maybe Skullord failed in the goal. Maybe Skullord's plan was to stay in school, but instead he just ended up being chopped up. See, it could be that too. Or, I don't know, he or she. Good job. A little overly detailed with the human anatomy, but it's what you have to do. You have to learn your ones and ones, and then you can start dissecting people. I think that you basically just go from this to this, right? Needle Rooster says, I'm convinced Skullord wants to be a science teacher. That very well might be the case. Skullord got chopped up afterwards. Okay, really fun. So staying in school, being amazed by multiple topics. I think that's important. Okay, up last will be Quackwag's Hall Owner Champion as we wrap up our goals met and goals broken housing contest. These have been really fun. Let's see what Quackwag had. Quackwag had a goal. Has a goal. Goal is to get a pet. Let's see how that is progressing for Quackwag. Maybe their home is now full of love. Maybe they've been able to give a pet a nice home and it's working out very well. Or maybe things aren't going so hot. Let's see. Somebody says, I think Skull just has amazing avant-garde abstract art mind. That's definitely pronounced. Okay, last one, and then we'll wrap up. I'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat here. And here we go, Quackwag. Oh, it's all blocked off for me. I really appreciate that. There's going to be a lot of visual effects in this one. I think Quackwag said that they weren't actually all part of the build, though, so there are going to be a lot of visual effects loading in. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Can't decide. Should I get a pet cat this year? Wait. Oh, Quack has animations for us. Ooh. Fun. This will be the only home that had animations. So this is using essential housing tools. Quack is there. Quack is the pet. So we have... Quack's wondering about whether or not to get a pet. They're sleeping nicely. I hear some purring. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens when Quack gets a pet. Oh no! They get eaten in their sleep by the cats. Oh no, they're oh no. I think this might be the case. Oh no. The cats, they're converging. Or no, one of them disappeared. Oh no. They're losing. Oh, they're growing up. The cats are growing up. Oh no. Cat grew up into a lion. So, he goes and hugs your cats. Good. Let me say, let me know when it's over. I think it might be over though. So the cats are, what were the cats doing? Okay, that's it. Okay, Yogurt knows. It must be Quack here. Thank you so much. So, what happened here? I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna see if it can't reset. So they're debating about whether or not to get a pet. Now, what happens? They start with one, and then they're like, I really love this cat. They get more cats. And the cats pounce on them at night. They keep them up. They wake them up, prevent them from sleeping, and get right up in their face. They're very needy. And then they grow up into lions. Very scary. Stephanie says, literally has an annoying cat jumping all over her as she types. Let's see if that'll work again. Oh, except for the lion's still there. That's okay. I might have broken it a little bit. They're pouncing. I love how they pounce. This is using an animation from Essential Housing Tools again. So that's cool. Feed me. There it says, just remember this. Cats are like potato chips. You can't have just one. I still imagine that they're just like plotting to eat Quack here. Okay, that's fun. That's really fun. With the lion. Okay, so a nightmare. So, is this a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, the cat is depending on you for food. Maybe it's a good relationship. And, you set out to get a cat, and you met that goal. So, I don't know, it's struggling but making progress, right? Wish there was at least one with a butt in his face. That would have probably been appropriate. Let's have like 5 or 6 more in here. No, well, I think the size of the home wouldn't have allowed more. Just pounce on its toes forever. That's right. Okay, thank you, Quack. So we'll wrap up here. I'll turn off the noise here for a sec. Okay, so I'll get close to the cats here. As close as I can. So this has been fun. So I hope that this has been a bit motivational for you. Maybe you got to think about your own goals and how you can make progress towards those and not get too frustrated when things don't work perfectly, right? So this has been fun. So, this will be it for my housing contest for January. Looking forward to more coming up in February. So you can look on the forums in the ESO section under the housing section for our upcoming housing contests. And I will continue to do regular housing hikes at twitch.tv/JHartEllis if you want to ever watch any of these things live. And these are really fun. So maybe reflect on your goals. I'll be announcing 3 winners. 3 winners will be top 3 that are making progress towards their goals and 3 that were maybe struggling or failing their goals. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'll get those up on the website, spicyeconomics.com, or I'll VOD this and put it up on YouTube. You can subscribe for free on YouTube. If you haven't yet, you may as well do that. So that'd be great. So looking forward to more fun things with housing going forward. You can do so much with it. It can really make your dreams and your goals come true with ESO housing. So have fun with it and stay spicy.